Hello, my name is Mani Orrason, and you're watching Toasted.
Hey, thanks for having me in Reykjavik, the beautiful capital of Iceland. Actually, this is your town, but you don't just live here, right?
No, I live in Spain.
You live in Spain.
Yeah, I've lived there for most of my life, pretty much.
So how come you're still connected to Iceland? There's such a strong bond.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was just lucky because I was living in Spain. I made an album. I sent it to the labels in Iceland, and I got signed to a label here. And then it just kind of took off here instead of Spain. So yeah.
But that's strange because I mean, there's I don't know how many kilometers it is, 4,000 probably between Spain and Iceland.
Yeah, exactly. It's a long flight. Yeah.
So, what made you move there?
I moved there first when I was 3 with my family. Yeah, they just kind of dragged me along and lived there for most of my life there. Then I moved back to Iceland for a few years. So I'm not a total tourist, you know what I mean? It's yeah, so I kind of have both perspectives, I guess.
Well, then that makes it interesting. I mean, for me, it's like the first time to properly walk around in Reykjavik, not even Iceland. And I'm struck with the fact that music is so popular here. I mean, if in any normal quote-unquote town you would walk into a bar, probably the music is shitty. In Reykjavik, the music is most of the times pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like where I live in Spain, it's a very touristy place. There's a lot of Elvis impersonators and cover bands and stuff. So when I come back here, it's incredible because everyone is in a band. There's no audience even. It's just everyone's on the stage, you know. So it's yeah, it's a weird thing.
Hey, but I was also wondering because there is only 250,000 people living in Reykjavik, and probably most of the music that's been made has been made here. Yet this small community produces so many great bands. What's the secret, you think?
I don't know. To be honest, I think it's the community of musicians here because everyone knows each other. It's such a small market that you're not making music for popularity. You just you're there with your friends and you just everyone's just kind of pushing each other really because there is no big market here. Here, you know, you'll sell 500 CDs and it'll go gold, you know. So it's yeah, there's no the competition is more about the artistry than the success, I guess. You know?
And then the artistry pushes quality.
Yeah, exactly. So it's I don't know. I feel now with Airwaves, it's just so much fun because there's so much music and there's so many people and everyone's connected in a way. It's such a nice scene here. So.
Hey, so you're playing in January on Eurosonic. I saw it on their website actually. How did you get there?
I played a show in Hamburg at Riepenbahn Festival, and the promoter, I guess, just liked the show and booked us. So it's cool.
Very awesome. It's of course like here. It is an important festival because you do get a lot of chances. There's a lot of industry there, and at Eurosonic probably there's a lot of bookers who might be interested in booking you for a tour to start with through all of Europe. Are you looking for that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's those 3 festivals kind of decide your fate for the next year in a way. It's if you do well, then you know you'll get to play more. So it's I don't know. It's a lot of those festivals are weird because you're playing a show for people that are not fans. You're just trying to really sell your product. You know, it's it's not. I mean, it's a great challenge and it's fun. But
Looking forward to see you there again. Hey, are you working on new music?
Yeah, I've been. I released an EP this summer of just 4 songs that I had, and then after that I started working on a full-length album, just at home, just kind of recording it myself.
Wow.
Yeah, I started a studio in Spain with my dad now, so I'm just finishing the album there now.
Wow. When will it be done?
Hopefully, it should be finished to be honest, but hopefully it'll be out next spring.
How many songs are on there? Do you have a title yet?
Yeah. It's called I Woke Up Waiting. I have 13 songs, but I can't do 13 or 11. It has to be either 10 or 12 because I think about the vinyl. It's it has to be 4 and 4 or 5 and 5. So it's I'm trying to decide which ones to cut out. But
well, you could maybe release 2 songs on B-sides of 7 inches if you would produce those 2.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
Hey, if you decide on how to build your album, I mean, you take in consideration that you are going to produce vinyl. Is it also that you and this is just a thought and a discussion I had with somebody who loves vinyl, where we said, back in the 70s and maybe in the 80s even, artists were used to know that the first 5 tracks were on one side of the record, then you had to stop, turn the record around, and then you would listen to the other 4 or 5 tracks. So they took that in concern when they made the music. Does it work for you like that?
Yeah, definitely. For me, my song, like, an album has an arc to it, and I just kind of base my albums around like the way like Abbey Road by the Beatles is set up. You know what I mean? It's just like that A side and then that solid B side. I don't know. I feel like that's the perfect album, so I try to work around that.
What is the best track of Abbey Road? What do you think?
Something by George Harrison. Yeah,
Nice. That's actually a really good choice. And I'm of course a Beatles lover myself. I like Abbey Road a lot. I don't even think it's their best album, but you know that the medley got a lot of slack from a lot of people. A lot of people hated the medley.
Those 20 minutes are just the best. Like just perfect. You know, I love it. Yeah, yeah.
So next to the Beatles, what else do you like?
I don't know. I'm a part of the Spotify generation, so we kind of just like everything, I guess, because we have access to it all. I don't know. I've been like, I don't really listen to music that sounds like my music. I always look back to the classics, the heroes like Bowie and Springsteen and Neil Young and everything. Those are kind of like the main pillars of just pop songwriting, really. So in that sense, I look to them. But then, I don't know, I listen to a lot of new stuff as well. But it's just so much, you don't know where to start. Like, I've been getting a lot into, like, hip-hop with, like, Kanye and Kendrick Lamar, Chance the Rapper, and that stuff. Like, I really just... It's just stuff that you don't understand because it's so culturally different from you, and you're just trying to make sense of it, and it's so incredible. And I don't know. I like that stuff. The stuff that I don't understand. Like,
Is there? I mean, there's probably stuff that I don't understand from Spain. Is there a good band from Spain that I've never heard of?
I don't know. I don't listen to Spanish music, to be honest. Like, I'm not allowed to say that, but I just don't really know what's going on. I live on the internet, like, so I don't know what's going on in Spain really. But
Hey, first thing coming up, January probably for you, Eurosonic. Any plans after that?
no, not really. I think it's just finishing the album, getting together a tour, keep doing it, be back here next year, and just keep playing. Like,
Thanks so much for your time, man.
thank you very much for having me.